The following is a presentation of Muddy River News.
Quincy Warehouse Bargains is your Quincy home improvement store. It's the only store of its kind in the Quincy area. We offer flooring, mattresses, area rugs, dining sets, couches, appliances, and much more. And have more products to come so we can better serve the Quincy and tri-state community. Our staff is ready to help you find what you need to make your house a home. Quincy Warehouse Bargains, 4100 North 24th Street, Quincy.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. It is time for
Coffee Talk
with Ashley and Britt B. Of course. How's it going?
It's going great. How are you?
Fantastic.
We nailed that time.
I think we did. Every time we start this, I'm like, that probably could have gone better. And every time we ended, I'm like, I didn't even say anything about Coffee Talk. So we'll have to remember that today.
Yeah.
You will.
Hopefully we don't get sued or anything because
if we're that big, cha-ching. Got it.
You're welcome, Lauren Michaels.
Right? Mm-hmm. Exactly. Okay, so we got a lot to talk about today, and I don't know how you want to start it, but it is getting nicer outside, which is awesome.
Yes.
I'm a little bummed because we're getting ready to go on a really cool vacation, and it happens every time that we go somewhere warm and it gets nice here. I was just kind of hoping, sorry everybody, I was hoping it'd be rainy and crappy while we were gone, so I could make everybody jealous.
But it's going to be nice. This weekend is the perfect time to spring clean and get outside and
open your windows.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get ready for outside things. And in getting ready for outside things, I guess we should start it off with the whole what's in the news. It was in the news, I guess, a while back ago, 5 days ago. On Thursday, Congress met to potentially ban TikTok.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that's like, how do you get your kids outside? You got to get them off TikTok first.
Right. There you go. Yeah. I was like, this is.
So, we're going to spring clean everything. Let's start it off with, like, I don't know, like, why are we doing this?
Spring cleaning TikTok?
Yeah, spring cleaning TikTok.
Well, it started with Mr. Trump.
Yes.
So this is not new. Now, I think it's more, we'll say, potent in the news because I think it's getting more and more likely that it could happen. And when we say it, we're talking the banning of the TikTok.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun.
Which,
so, like, Senate lawmakers they've introduced a bill authorizing, like, a sweeping of new executive powers, including the ability to force TikTok to sell off U.S. operations or face an outright ban. Now, this doesn't just stop, though, with TikTok. That's where this law or the bill, this is where I think some people are maybe questioning things. Also, I mean, they're questioning things all around. But
as they should be.
Because it doesn't just stop at TikTok. It is also applied or potentially applied to any foreign country or product. So basically what that's saying is this bill is saying U.S. is going to have control of everything.
Okay. So there has to be U.S. personnel controlling the data collected by any app that U.S. citizens are using.
This could be any business or any product. This is kind of outlawing all foreign product.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's news to me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's start with the one.
Yes.
So TikTok, you and I kind of bantered a little bit about this before. I think we're both on the same page as far as I'm a little fuzzy on how I feel about this.
It's a bipartisan issue. Like, so there are people on both sides that are opting for this ban, and there are people on both sides that are against it. Yeah, questioning it.
So one, I think there are, of course, some consumer privacy issues. That's on one side of the fence. Okay, there's also some huge governmental issues, right? Which is a lot of governmental agencies have already banned TikTok on government devices.
It is completely banned. The federal government has barred all TikTok on
any, which I agree with.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know how far TikTok can go to take.
But I think they banned all foreign
apps.
Yes.
Okay.
On government.
Well, that makes sense.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, on anything government issued, it makes sense that if you're conducting any kind of top secret, even any, let's say not so secret, but government business, you wouldn't want any foreign agency to have control of that, right? Or
Yes.
to even have access to it. And I know a lot of people are thinking, well, I mean, what can they be doing? Well, who knows what they're doing? And also, we should be a little more concerned with our privacy, I think. A lot of times I'm not, and I'm so guilty of that. Like, if China wants to look in on what I'm doing.
Ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, pretty much. But at the same time, I think maybe we should be a little more concerned with who's watching what and how it's being used. But I think TikTok as a whole has been used by a lot of individuals to make money.
We have 150 million American consumers.
Yeah.
And some of their arguments are, like what you said, making money.
Yeah.
Families use this as a means or a source of income. Teachers are using this as a way to teach. There are people that are using this as a platform for their free speech, which gets into the whole, free speech situation, which that's where, the bill kind of came to demise under the Trump administration because of free speech.
Right.
It's really asking, there are serious ramifications when you do this. You're taking away a lot of people's free speech.
Which is kind of where, again, the slippery slope of censorship, which I talk about a lot, comes into play. There has to be something that we can put into place, which I think is what China is saying, rather than sell to someone outside of ByteDance, which is the Chinese-owned company who owns TikTok. They want to put in kind of moderators, U.S. moderators, put United States personnel in charge of United States data, so that you say data or data?
I said data.
Data, okay, all right.
But yeah, they are putting it in place in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Under a name, I forgot what it was called. But yeah, like you said, it's under the name Oracle. So it's going to be an Austin-based company. It's supposed to be American-owned. This is their version of Firewall.
So we actually used Oracle at one of the companies I worked for. We used it as an ERP system. Oracle is huge, which then goes into another question I have. I feel like data that we give everyone access to is probably already out there. And we've talked about this before with the cameras in town.
Yeah.
When you're using Netflix, when you're using all of that data is everywhere for anyone to grab. And I'm going to go ahead and venture to say that if anyone wants to learn anything about the United States citizens, the information is out there for the taking. Now, do we want to offer it up on a silver platter? Probably not. But I guess I would need to know more about how that information is being used. I know one is AI, artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
It's being used to kind of learn more about how we respond, how we talk, how we react, how our emotions are, which is scary in and of itself, but not as scary as like the Chinese government trying to use it as a
weapon.
As a weapon, yeah.
I think that was kind of what was called into question during this meeting into Congress. They were first asking, are you even affiliated with the Chinese government? In which the CEO was Shou Zichu. He was very
Nice work.
Nice
work.
He was born in Singapore. He immigrated to the United Kingdom. He went to college here in the U.S. He's married an American woman. I think they live here. And he said, again, TikTok is based out of L.A. and Singapore. Is it a Chinese-owned company? He said he claimed, and he was very versed on this.
Yeah.
No, it's not. This is a globally owned. So right there, that first question, I think Americans are a little hesitant or questioning, is this or is this not Chinese-owned company? I think just calling this all into question is maybe amping up a little, xenophobia.
It's going to be
where we're going to be afraid of foreign anything.
Well, and I think more than that, I think we're being conditioned to be pro or against monitoring in one way or the other. People are concerned with Big Brother, which, I do agree that is, we don't want people controlling every aspect of our life. However, I don't know that I would trust any app more than another. I mean, of course, China is communist, whatever, but
Yeah, but who's to say that Zuckerberg isn't going to take all of the information and sell it to China?
He could sell it to anybody.
Or
I mean, he
who's
could sell
to
it to Russia.
say-
He could sell, I mean, honestly,
Yeah.
you know, when you're looking at rich and powerful people who just want power and money, all bets are off the table. So do I trust U.S. personnel to control my data any more than I trust
Exactly.
maybe someone else? Probably not.
No, and I think that is kind of one of the biggest issues that are called into question with this. Another issue that was called into question was just, I guess this was an opportunity for the Congress people to ask this man questions, and instead of asking him questions, they were berating him a little bit, and it got ugly. It was almost embarrassing.
Yeah.
There are some things out there on the internet, like, you know, where somebody said, I don't understand why my feed is drag queens this and this. That's fake. Like, I mean, people are now making fun of these
it's a
Congress
thing?
people because they did
boy.
say some far-fetched things, but now
Yeah.
they're stretching it to, I mean, there's like fake news going out about this.
if you give people an inch, they will take a mile,
Yes.
and that goes for
But,
everything.
Like, part of the things was what you were saying. The solution to the project was the Texas Oracle base. They're calling it Project Texas, and the representative from Texas was that, you know, let's call it something else. We don't
Yeah.
want Texas in the name.
Sure,
you know, like
sure.
right there. Just this and that, telling them things like another woman brought up a video that said, this has been floating around, you know, for days now, and you haven't been able to track it. Because part of the thing was Shou Chu was trying to explain that we are going to work on our tracking, and she was berating him again. You didn't track this. You didn't track this. In the middle of that, they took it down. Also, before taking it down, I guess somebody noted it only had one comment on there.
Yeah.
It seemed like
Minuscule?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. You're focusing on strange and weird things.
It's just
the
to prove a
question that
point.
should have been at hand, I think, and I don't think it was questioned there. Why is TikTok different in China? Why? That's what we should have asked him.
Well,
Why-
even
why-
in China, they have a ban amongst a certain age group that
Yeah.
they can't use it for more than like an hour or two a day.
I think those were the questions that should have been asked. Not,
Well, that's up to the user and the country and you know. So if the United States were to come and say, you know what, kids this age to this age, you can only use it for an hour. That's going to bring up a whole new conversation, because then it's like, who the hell are you to tell me
how to
that
parent
my
my kid?
kid can't do it? So I guess it depends on how they're going to, if they're going to enforce this ban, 2, how they plan to do it, and 3, the reaction amongst the United States citizens to say, are we going to allow more censorship, regardless of what the platform is? Are we going to eventually say, forget social media altogether? Because I think it just is creating grounds to push limits.
yes.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's just giving powers that be a little more power to say, we don't think you should do this. We don't think you can say this. When it all started under the guise of free speech and a platform to express yourself. Well, we're seeing that this is kind of now being used to, so it's like, here's the dangling carrot. You can make a shit ton of money on here. Oh, we're going to yank it from you. What are you going to do? Will you follow our rules if we allow you to stay on it? I mean, there's a lot
Yeah.
of things that are going to be interesting
think-
to see.
Instead of, I don't know, my solution, ban algorithms.
Yeah.
Ban data scraping.
Yeah.
Data.
Yeah,
Ban
yeah,
that.
go back and forth. Yeah.
We don't need to ban, I guess, platforms in their entirety.
Right.
Ban the problem, which is algorithms. Algorithms are a problem, whether it's a China-based platform, American-based. You
Yeah.
can influence, you can feed, you can do whatever you can control. In Congress, they said in that 5-hour span, they were concerned that algorithms would influence medical advice. That
It already does.
I know. It's just like
Because I'm really into-
that misinformation could happen about COVID.
Oh, it's not just COVID.
What?
There's people
Like,
out there
because
telling
that
you.
didn't happen?
Yeah,
Am
no.
I living in la world?
No.
Like
no.
what?
No, it's happening everywhere. And the longer you show your interest in something, the algorithm, you get more and more of this. So then you start to believe. So if I stop for even a little bit too long on something that's talking about, eliminating toxins out of your body, the next few days,
Oh, yeah.
my whole thing is eliminating toxins. And who knows if that one chick was even right. And now everything else that's lumped into that is misinforming me. Mm-hmm. And,
Yeah.
I like to think I'm smart, but after you get a lot of this, you're like, oh, it's got to be
make
true.
algorithms illegal.
Yeah.
At least on social media platforms.
Okay, Brittany for president.
Yeah.
2024. So, okay, but do you have TikTok?
I do.
Do you? Okay.
And what I use it for was for spring cleaning
Spring
stuff.
cleaning hacks.
Okay, so I use it for cleaning hacks,
Cooking.
and basically that's it. And also when I say I use it, I don't really use it. These reels are going through my Instagram or my Facebook feed, and then in order to get your whatever, like to click on the ingredients or to click on something, then you actually have to go to the app. That's why, essentially why I downloaded it, because I couldn't get the actual
you couldn't
information.
get the full scoop.
Yeah, I got to get the story behind it.
Yeah.
So, for those purposes, in the shutdown of 2020, my daughter and I downloaded the app, and we did those different dances and things like that just to entertain. And little did I know that later on, those would bite me in the butt later. I don't know. I think I got into it with somebody in a comment section, and they called my TikToks cringeworthy. I said, I don't even have TikTok. I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh. And
then I kind of forgot about the 2020 shutdown, where my daughter and I made about 5 videos on that platform.
I had TikTok, and I started during the shutdown, and mine definitely were cringeworthy. I had no idea what I was doing. Also, I realized really quickly that it was only my daughter's friends following me, and then I felt super weird about that. So I was like, I want to go ahead and turn this off. Now, I'm not saying I'm too good for TikTok. I did realize how much time it was taking up. It is a definite rabbit hole that will waste a bunch of time if that's what you're into. But I'm not saying I'm too good for it, because I still use old lady reels on Instagram and Facebook. So I love the cleaning hacks and the cooking, the recipes, and animal videos. I love all of that. But yeah, it's just really easy to get trapped into it. Yeah.
And I understand. I guess I'm the 4 part because of the rabbit hole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like we could just be more productive all around as a society if we didn't have it. At the same time, I'm totally against the capping of the free speech.
Yeah.
And then not to mention the families that are using this as a platform.
As an income,
There'll be another platform.
Yeah, there will. I don't know. I think I'm on the side of, if we're going to ban it, let's just get rid of social media. I don't think it's done anything positive for society, aside from giving people another source of income. However, that source of income has taken away from other businesses, and now we're all struggling. And I don't know. I think it's good for connections, but I don't know that people use it for that anymore.
Yeah.
So I don't know. If you're going to ban it, then we got to ban it all, because the information is out there for the taking.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is just a way to say, hey, we can help you stay on here and make money, but you have to follow our rules. And I don't like the
control
stipulations.
behind it all is super scary.
Yeah, I don't like the stipulations.
Government control, and then the banning of all foreign everything.
Which
so
is
that
weird.
Makes you think, like, are you making us a bubble? Are we going to live inside a bubble? And how are
you going to manage that? That's a pie in the sky. And
so for now, I'll just use it for my cleaning hacks up until I can.
Yeah.
Some spring cleaning hacks. What are your favorites?
Okay, so I was just saying before, I don't really have a bunch. I do have, so we have a large bathtub, so I got one of those wands that rotates, you know, so it's on the end of a stick. I recommend that. I know it's as seen on TV, but it's amazing. It really is a back saver.
You don't know what it's called? Oh, a back saver.
I don't think it's what it's called, but I'm going to call it that. But if you type in back saver bathtub scrubber, that's what it would be.
I had a couple for the bathroom. Everyone always recommends, for your shower area, half part Dawn dish soap, half part vinegar.
Okay.
That's an old school hack. It works like a charm, makes things sparkle. It's pretty natural. So when you're in your shower and you're breathing things in, you're not breathing
take your breath away.
And you're not breathing in heavy chemicals. A big thing also about breathing somebody posted it to our post that I tagged you in because I was like, what are your hacks?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody posted this one. It's really good. Cleaning your screens.
I saw
and she
that.
cleaned it with like a microfiber cloth. I believe she used like a Norwex cloth.
It was like a glove thing that
You
she
can
had,
get
yeah.
Norwex claws and E-claws. E-claws are like equivalent to Norwex claws.
Okay.
It's all like a microfiber cloth that is, there aren't any like chemicals in it.
Right.
There's no residue.
It's just a cloth.
It's a good cloth.
Yeah.
I know you can get them here in town, like I think at Ace Hardware or something like that. E-cloths, Norwex claws. You wipe your screens down.
Yeah.
Because that is where
It's like where
your
all the crap
allergens
is getting trapped. Yeah.
So that's
yeah.
a huge one. I don't know. Oh,
I have one more.
Barkeeper's Friend. Have you
Okay.
ever heard of that?
Yes, I have.
I didn't hear about that today. One of my friends told me about this. I'm like, how have I not heard of this?
Yeah.
She said it is magic for everything. I did look it up. It's only good for like non-porous surfaces. I don't know what the chemical in it. It's like oxalate something or another. It's a main chemical that's in a lot of things.
Yeah, it's probably like OxyClean stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, okay, so the one I saw, which, again, I saw on, I'll just keep calling it Old Lady TikTok, which is Instagram Reels or Facebook Reels. Please don't come at me for saying old lady because I find myself that I am one. But it is if to clean your furniture or your carpets. So you take like a pan lid, a pot lid, and you cover it with a microfiber cloth. And then you mix like 5 cups of water with a tablespoon of Dawn dish soap or the equivalent and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. Mix it together, put the pot lid in there, and scrub away on your sofa or your carpet or...
You heat it up though, right? Or no?
No.
No.
It's just like warm water
Okay.
and you mix it up, and it's just like a solution, and it's scrub.
Get down in there.
Yeah, but I just like the
and
pan lid. I thought that was really
actual
cool.
old lady hack. Okay,
Yeah.
I got one.
Okay.
This will be my last hack. Newspaper. You use newspaper to clean glass. It's something
Yeah.
my grandma taught me. The reason why they use newspaper was one, it's a daily thing that you got delivered to your door. Not anymore. It is made from soft microfiber, tightly packed materials. And like it's so compact that it won't scratch or,
Right.
dip your glass. It does somewhat leave a little bit of a residue if you don't get it all done. My grandma taught me how to do it, and I swear I've tried everything else, and it does not work like newspaper. So we do have like a little stash of newspapers, and you got to go in a circular motion.
Well, now I'm going to have to go hang out at the recycling bins at like Hy-Vee and wait for somebody
Yes.
to bring their newspaper so I can try this.
Yes.
But,
It is the glass cleaning hack.
Nice. All right. Well, there you have it. We gave you some cleaning hacks. We gave you our opinion.
Get out there and spring clean.
Spring clean. And if you don't want to clean, if you're like me, just enjoy the
Hire
weather.
somebody.
Yeah.
That
I
was
guess
my
you-
favorite suggestion.
Yeah.
If you don't want to do it, hire somebody.
Yeah, I don't want anybody seeing my dirt. Like that's my dirt. But yeah, no. Clean, don't clean. Enjoy the weather. Enjoy the rest of your week and
Enjoy your time.
I know
I will miss you.
I know I'll miss you too. But I'll be back here for another coffee talk.
Next time, okay, coffee talk.
Instant Replay is your local sports bar. With 18 big screen TVs, we have all the sports packages from college games to pro games. We offer daily drink specials, and come check out the Bullpen, our newly renovated beer garden. Instant Replay, 2739 Chestnut in Quincy.
What if there was one thing that could improve your mood, productivity, and, well, overall health? There is. It's called a good night's sleep. Harvey's Furniture offers industry-leading beds from Bemco, Chatham & Wells, as well as Spring Air. Harvey's Furniture. Our home, your home. Are you looking for the perfect venue for your next special event? Check out Utopia Event Center. Utopia has a large banquet room and an awesome bar area, perfect for anything from birthday parties to formal corporate meetings. It also offers a photo booth, stage for a DJ or a live band, and a fully stocked bar, all for only $300. Check us out at utopiaeventcenter.com or call Barn at 217-430-6559 for more information. Utopia Event Center, 900 North 12th Street in Quincy. Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition. With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday. Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
I've had 2 stepdaughters go through the Quincy public school system, and it's a great system. And I love what they accomplished and what they're accomplishing now. But I have found flaws, and I believe that those could be fixed at the local level. And I don't believe that the people that are heading this state really understand what's best for our children in this city.
I believe that serving on the Quincy Public School Board is one of the most important jobs a person can have.
Over the last few years, I've seen some things that I felt like we needed some new perspectives on. I also feel like over the last few years we've had some situations with COVID, for example, where it became apparent that we really need people who are going to stand up for the Constitution and for freedom to be in positions, these locally elected positions. I'm Tori Kaufman, and I would appreciate your vote for Quincy School Board.
I'm Ashley Randolph, and I would appreciate your vote for the Quincy School Board.
I'm Jeremy Allen, and I'd appreciate your vote for Quincy School Board.
Paid for by Allen, Randolph, and Kaufman.